Hello, back to the Wildland. My name is Beast, and today I'm back with Primal Hearts 2. For those who are unaware of the situation, we're going for Anna first. People who only joined in now for whatever fucking reason. First off, why? Why? Second off, basically what happened is basically what happened is that I went in because I'm here. I basically want to do like faction wise. So I first want to do one faction, then the next faction, and then the next faction. So I basically have the choice of doing Anna first, after Gekka, or last. So I decided to go into Discord and ask the first person I see to just throw out a random. Basically, I gave them T, G, and D. Tell me one of those random. Just choose one of those. And the first person who last texted was Scott. I proceeded to ask Scott, "Hey, Scott, T, G, or D?" His reply was D. So if you want to complain about me going on at first, complain to him. I jest, of course. Don't complain at all. It's fucking me. You know I'll probably be finished with this route in like 2 days, and then I'll be in Gekka already. Like, by God, have some patience. Anyways. Hold on, did I save? I did save, good. Well, that explains it. I guess that's the reason. The reason I couldn't concentrate on me and none of the reason today was so much fun. Can't get her out of my mind.
少しは男らしい顔つきになったみてえじゃねえか。ま、頑張れよ。
Thanks, sis. I don't know what's going to happen. I just want to follow the strumming of my heart. Lend an ear to its melody and imagine what the future may hold.
エピソード3、フェイクと代打と放送と。
Wake up to find Sis acting pretty strangely. You've made a lot of breakfast today, haven't you?
そりゃそうよ。なんたってもうじき学園祭だかんな。いざ準備が始まっちまうと忙しくて飯が食えないなんてことにもなりかねねえだろ。
Does our full... yes, our Fool's Festival. Our school festival really worked the students so hard. Fiona and the others asked me to help out, but I wasn't expecting slave labor.
そりゃおめえ次第よ。でも、その気になれば仕事なんざ山ほどあっからな。そういうのを手伝ってポイント稼ぐのも、女子と仲良くなるには欠かせねえってもんよ。な。
You can aim me all you like. It ain't happening.
お、その顔、何か思うところでもあんのか？
No, it doesn't. If I was saying it wishes you'd stop being a loon.
変じゃなくて恋だっつーの。下心マシマシだぞ。
We'll put you in the love asylum instead then.
若いうちなんて下心があるぐらいでちょうどいいんだよ。だからこそ女も胸の谷間見せたり短いスカート履いたりしてアピールしてるわけだ。
I don't think you should generalize about all the women in the world like that.
そういや、おめえのクラスって出し物何になったんだ？
We're going to be deciding two probably today. What do you think would be good?
なんだなんだ？姉ちゃんのアドバイスが欲しいってか？もうこいつめチュッチュしちゃうぞ。
Quit it!
姉ちゃん的にはクレープ屋がいいな。理由はうちが今食べたいから。
Wait, you could murder? What? Isn't it usually for it? Not it? All our time today is dedicated to discussing what we'll do for the festival.
うちのクラスにはウサギちゃんがいるんだし、やっぱりそれを生かすっきゃないよね。
ならライブだな。
うさぎちゃんのライブは毎回チケットが即完売する人気だし。
でもそれだと私だけが目立っちゃわない？学園祭なんだもん。私はみんなで何かしたいな。なら演劇なんてどう？台本なら私が書いちゃうよ。
演劇となればこの肉体美を存分に披露できるというもの。
けどああいうのって準備大変じゃないか？小道具とか衣装も必要だろ？
そこはみんなで協力すればいいだろ。うさぎちゃんだってみんなで頑張ろうって言ってたじゃんか。
あとは定番って言ったら喫茶店とか食べ物系の出し物も人気だよね。
That's boring though.
喫茶店いいんじゃない？可愛い制服を用意して接客したらお客さんも喜んでくれるだろうし。
女子が制服で勝負するなら僕は肉体美による接客を提供しよう。マッスルカフェだ。
The decor and staff are important, but the menu is important too. Places that specialize in pancakes and crepes are popular.
確かにメニューに目玉があると呼び込みや宣伝がしやすいもんね。
Tsukiona picking up on the suggestion from my sister, the whole class quickly starts to turn towards running a cafe.
ならさっきの案と合体させてうさぎちゃんのミニライブが見られる喫茶店ってのは。
それいいね。本物のアイドルのステージが見られるカフェなんてうちのクラスにしかできないもんね。
喫茶店なら私もいろいろ役立てそうだけど、月夜野さんはそれでいい？綿貫さんはどう？提案してた演劇じゃなくなっちゃうけど、それでもいい？楽しそうだし、これはこれでありって感じだよ。はい、じゃあうちのクラスの出し物はアイドル喫茶で決定。
Lunchtime rolls around and I'm lining up like normal in the cafeteria. Tsukiona's gonna be the folks at our school festival. Tsukiono herself probably wanted something that give other people more to do, but the other ideas had the right spark.
定食ください、マドモアゼル。
やだよアリスちゃんってば。はいよ、大盛りにしといたよ。
Hey, I see you've suitably expanded your stomach capacity.
コウスカくん、学園祭も近いからたくさん食べて体力をつけたいと思って。
Okay, I see. Tell me, Fluffy, have you decided what your class is gonna be doing?
裁縫得意だから頑張るよ。
So what is it? Some kind of patchwork or embroidery exhibit?
劇だよ。いくつも人形を使うから私がそれを作ることになって。
Wow, a puppet show. That's right, there's more than one type of show after all. We don't need to limit our performances in the cafe to just like the concert. Watanuki really wanted to put on a play, didn't she? So the concert will place all the burden on Tsukiono, and turning it into a play will allow everyone else to take part.
考え込んでるみたいだけど、どうしたの？
Thank you. I think it's meant to work out thanks to you.
よくわからないけど、コウカくんが嬉しいなら私も嬉しいよ。
How is she so precious? I'll come and watch your puppet show, I promise. Don't go jabbing yourself with needles, okay?
気をつけるね。
Once lessons have ended, as everyone goes their separate ways for the day, I spot the two I'm looking for and call out to them. Hey, do you have a moment?
いや、なんかよ。私も？
I need to discuss our school festival project with you.
相談も何もアイドル喫茶で満場一致したっしょ？何か考えがあるってこと？
Well, I don't think it's a bad one. I know it might be hard to change things now, but please just hear me out. Try to up to be as receptive as possible and explain the idea I had at lunch. So how about it? Use the stage for a play or a musical or something like that. I will let you write your script, Watanuki.
確かに。しかしそんな方法があったとはにゃ。けどそうなると月夜野さんの出番ってか見せ場が減っちゃわない？そんでもいいの？
私はもともとみんなで何かをしたかったからね。むしろ全然 OK。 正直アイドルの仕事に天童会、その上クラスの出し物まで掛け持ちはしんどいって思ってたとこなんだ。
なるほど。売れっ子も大変だね。
じゃあその辺明日みんなに提案してみるって感じでいいかな。
Sure thing. If you suggest it, I bet everyone will go for it, no problem. Looks like things are going to work out. Finally let myself relax. My stomach immediately asks for food. I just had to cheat on Rapunzel, but talking to Tsukiono always makes me hungry for ramen. She gives off some kind of ramen pheromones, I'm sure of it.
先輩、今帰りですか？
Hey Mashu, tending the flowers again today. I head to the back gate to take my usual shortcut to ramen, and Mashu talks to me in front of the flower beds.
そういえばアリスティアさんが先輩と一緒にお昼を食べたって言ってましたけど。
That's right, sounds like your class is doing a puppet show. What about you, Mashiro?
それは
Huh? Sorry, did I ask the wrong question?
実は合唱をすることになったんです。ですけど、私、歌が苦手で。
I wouldn't have guessed that. You look like a good singer.
皆さんそうおっしゃって、それで余計にプレッシャーというか。
It's not like you're entering competition or anything. Don't worry about it too much. Just try to enjoy yourself. You aren't gonna be out singing alone either, are you? This is for the school festival, so it should be fun. Don't worry about it too much.
そうですね。頑張ってみます。
Sounds good. I'll be there to hear you.
嬉しいのに意地悪されてる気分です。
Masha has a complicated look on her face. Sorry, I don't have time to talk right now. I better get moving. See you later. Masha gives me a wave and I wave back, then started running down the path to the ramen restaurant. I eat my ramen to get home. Sis comes in a short while afterward. In part thanks to her suggestion in the morning, I tell her that our class is going to be doing a pop star cafe. I'm sorry it's not exactly the crepe place you wanted.
別に気にしてねえよ。てかアイドル喫茶の方がよっぽどいいじゃねえか。
We've still got to decide the exact menu, so I'll suggest crepes then.
うちが軽いノリで言ったのに、それをここまでしてくれるとは。もう世界全部大一になればいいのに。
Please don't wish that too hard. Having millions of me's running around would suck in so many ways.
ま、現役アイドルのショーが見れるとなりゃ客もいっぱい来るだろうし、列のさばきや司会の確保とか、その辺はしっかりやれよ。
Yeah, good points. Tsukiono will have some ideas about that, but I'll try talking to Kitizumi too. Thanks, sis.
おう、楽しみにしてっかんな。
I'll take a bath and relax. I've done everything I can for today. What remains, I want to spend with Mihonon. Wait until sis is asleep and slide on my headphones.
第21話、アメリカからやってきた。こんなところでやられる。
Mihonon takes a knee, faced with an enemy trap. Things look bleak for her. You know what's about to happen, but it still makes me nervous to watch. Hold on, Mihonon. Help is almost here.
お困りのようね。
Here we go. Mihonon looks up at the mysterious voice to see a mysterious silhouette framed by the moonlight at a nearby rooftop. Then the ending theme starts. No matter how many times I watched this cliffhanger there, it's just superb. As that scene came towards the end of the second season, at the time it was broadcast, it was a shock to see a new major character. I'd love to watch some more, but tomorrow's gonna be busy too. I better get some sleep. I removed the Blu-ray disc from the player and almost reached for the next episode, but managed to restrain myself. Need to show some self-control, especially when I could just sit here and binge all night. There's nothing compared to the week we had to wait during the original broadcast. Remind myself of that and lie down on the bed. It's important to watch me on, but more important to make sure the school festival is a success.
プライマルハーツ2。
Oh, she doesn't even get a fucking chibi. Doing the morning homeroom, everyone's excitement is bubbling over.
おはよう生徒諸君。来るべき学園祭に向けて気合は入れてきたかな。よろしい。じゃあ今日の午後から学園祭の準備を始めてもらうから。
Huh? This afternoon? Today?
まるっと授業を休んで学園祭の準備に当てるのがこの学園の通例なのだ。
今日は午後からだけど、明日から学園祭までは授業が全部お休みになるんだよ。いや、それ全部先生のセリフ。
先生、ちょっといいですか？はいはい。学園祭の出し物についてみんなに聞いてもらいたいことがあるんです。ってわけなんだけど、どうかな？
Tsugyona stands in front of the class and presents my proposal from yesterday. She doesn't just repeat it word for word, but arranges everything to make it compelling. She really is a pro at stuff like this.
賛成！うさぎちゃんと同じステージに立てるなんてめったにない機会だもん。
けど肝心の劇は何やるんだ？
そこは心配めさるなってね。こんなこともあろうかとちょっとしたものを考えてあるわけよこれ。
ってわけでみんなとさらに盛り上がれちゃううさぎちゃんの提案オッケーしてくれるかな？
Having received the approval of the entire class, we proceed with the new proposal. Oh, Scott, every time every time it's just like, okay, like, let her present it. It just feels like manipulation. It just feels unfair. I'm just gonna say fucking yes like the fanboys and fangirls they are. After filling up at lunchtime, we head into the afternoon.
ステージは教室の中央に作って周りにテーブルを並べる感じがいいかな。
中央にステージ作っちゃっていいの？
教団側にステージ作ると前と後ろ距離に差が生まれて不公平感が出ちゃうでしょ。
衣装はどうしようか。
ステージに上がる人数も多いから既製品で揃えてアレンジする感じだと手軽かも。
She's definitely a pro at this. She could be a producer herself.
あとは接客用のユニフォームなんだけど、
それならラプンツェルから借りられると思う。
じゃあメニュー作り含めて喫茶店はタテチンに任せちゃっていい？
私は歌ったり踊ったりよりそっちの方が性に合ってるからね。
で、ヒデチンは裏方ね。看板やステージ作りで自分を鍛えながら準備もできちゃうなんて一石二鳥でしょ。
確かに大体二頭筋並みに無駄がない素晴らしい采配だ。
I'm with them, am I?
基本はね。けど人手が足りないところがあったらどこでも手伝ってあげて。あんた何気に何でもこなすから。
Being a Gopher has never sounded so good.
ふふん、文句ある？
No, not at all. I shall be as you say. I shall be as you say, oh great producer. Perhaps sensing that I'm half mocking, half praising her, Tsugyona moves on to give further directions to other people.
で、Watanukiさんはステージ用の台本をお願い。それが終わった後は神塚と同じでヘルプかな。
小形式だし劇はさっくり短めな方がいいよね。
うん、できれば内容は元ネタがはっきりわかる感じがいいかも。その方が観客も理解しやすいから。
オッケー。誰もが知ってる話ならアレンジしやすいし、演じる側もイメージつかみやすいもんね。
Tsugyona and Watanuki start chatting more about the specifics. It's pretty rare to see them together like this, and I like the view. Must say, I've never really seen Watanuki treating anyone as more than a casual acquaintance. She has a tendency to vanish and then pop up again, seemingly at will.
よーし、じゃあみんなで頑張ろう。
Help! My nose is itchy! Ah! The meeting ends and everyone splits off to complete their own duties. Watanuki comes over to me. What's up? Writer's block already?
俺言っとこうと思ってさ。台本のアイデアももりもり湧いてきてるし、君のおかげで楽しくなってきそうだなって。主役も脇役も同じぐらい重要なのが演劇のいいとこなんだよね。みんなにスポットが当たるみたいな。
So you're gonna take the stage as well?
私は脇の脇ってね。 明るいステージよりそれを陰でって方が性に合ってるから。
I call bullshit, dear Miss Vote DJ.
みんなが全力で盛り上がるのをサポートするのが好きなんだ。
From her eyes, I can tell she's telling the truth. She's normally the one getting everyone in the class whipped up into a frenzy, so I thought she might want to stand out. Guess not.
そんなわけでやる気満々なんだよ。
Between the honesty and the energy she's showing today, it feels like I'm glimpsing a new side to her.
プライマルハーツ2。
The preparations for the school festival start in earnest today. The festival atmosphere has already overtaken the school, quite different from a normal school day.
紅茶とコーヒーは入れたてを提供したいけど、手間を考えるとポットで用意した方がいいかな。
And the moment I enter the classroom, Tadabayashi comes over. She's the leader of the cafe team, so all of her questions lean in that direction. Even if we have to compromise on flavor, we can't keep our customers waiting. Worrying over their orders will distract people from the play.
そうだね。店長にポット出しでも香りが楽しめる方法がないか聞いてみるよ。
Are you gonna make some kind of special menu item?
作りたいんだけど、まだアイデアがなくてさ。なんかいいのないかなって、さっきから相談してばっかりだね。
I'm the Gopher after all. I go for heavy objects and I go for ideas too.
月夜野さんの見立てに間違いはなかったね。君がバックアップしてくれると思うと安心して自分の作業に集中できるよ。
Getting back to the menu issue, maybe you can come up with something based on the play? Once we know what it's about.
あ、なるほど。それならイメージしやすくていいかも。しかもコラボメニューって形なら劇を見た後に注文してもらえそうだし。
すまない神塚君、力仕事を頼みたいんだが。
After talking with Tadabayashi, now I'm heading to with Shikishima to fetch the materials we need to construct the stage. Let's divide the stuff up and get it back.
それにしても君のおかげで僕の筋肉を生かせる学園祭になれそうで嬉しい限りだ。
Oh, I didn't do anything there, I promise you.
さっき月夜野君が言っていたステージでみんなの出番も増やそうって言ったのは君だとな。
Damn that bunny, she can't keep my mouth shut. Probably everyone praised her for having the idea herself. She felt bad and actually corrected them. Can't really hold it against her. I just thought it might be more fun this way.
その考えが正しかったと僕の筋肉でしっかりと証明してみせよう。
Shikishima seems pretty eager too. The atmosphere in the class is pretty positive. After carrying in the supplies, I help with making props and taking measurements for the decorations. Jobs keep coming one after the other. Looks like the gophering is pretty busy work. Well, I've been expecting.
ねえ、コウズカ君、ちょっといい？演技のことについて聞きたいんだけど。
Tsukuna would be the best to handle that. I'm a complete amateur there.
それが、うさぎちゃん仕事があるから帰っちゃってさ。
What about Watanuki? He's the one who said you wanted to write the script. After all, she should be better at directing the actors than me. He's over there. Wait, what? The moment I point over, Watanuki slips out of the classroom. I'll go get her. Hold on. Sorry, are you okay?
いや、悪い。こっちも不注意だったわ。
Almost crashed right into him.
お、そうだ。学園祭で流す BGM で迷っ
I'm sorry. I'll find you later, and we can discuss this. I'm in a hurry.
行っちまったよ。
Where's Watanuki? Oh, she's already all the way over there. Better keep a better watch on the surroundings and hurry after Watanuki again. What? She's turned another corner? I don't know where she's headed, but she's been twisting around and dodging between students the entire time I've been following her. I'm sure she came this way. I was hot on her trail, but somehow I lost her. I checked a few possible hiding places nearby, but she's nowhere to be seen. can't believe she shook me off. Played some seriously hardcore games of tag, back up in the mountains, and I'm pretty confident my skills in chase. In a chase. It's kind of a shock that can shake a man's confidence.
変な学園祭の準備ビシバシッと張り切ってるかい
Vote DJ. Broadcast rings out through the corridors, reaching even my downcast
今
ears.
日は特別放送としてこれから学園祭でのルールに関するお知らせをしていくぜ。今年初参加の1年は耳の穴かっぽじって2年と3年もおさらいってことで要チェックチェックだ。
She always sounds like as high as a kite. And it's a lot to call it a vote DJ when this has nothing to do with the voting. But if she's got another name, I've never heard it. She handles announcements for the broadcasting club, but her true identity remains a complete mystery. I better get back to the classroom anyway. Can't sit around here feeling sorry for myself. If I don't get back soon, who knows what pile of jobs will be waiting for the resident Gopher. After school, I was run ragged for the rest of the day and make my way home feeling completely exhausted. I'm also starving hungry from all that exercise, and once I'm packed with calories, I head to Akagi Noodles for the second day in a row. At the end of the line, I see a girl wearing sunglasses. Hey, you finished work already?
あってなんだあんたか。ごめんね、仕事があるって抜けたのにキャンセルになっちゃってさ。だから久しぶりに食べようと思って。
Sounds like a plan. You need to let off steam sometimes or you'll pop from all the stress.
あの後どうだった？トラブルとかなかった？
You're turning me into a gopher kept me real busy, but other than that, nothing to report.
すねないの。こういう便利屋ポジって半端なやつじゃかえって務まんないんだから。
I'm pleased you think so highly of me, but I seriously didn't have room to breathe.
それじゃあ元気が出るようにうさぎちゃんがチャーシューをおごってあげる。
3 slices at least.
うわ、がめつい。と、そういえば、綿貫さんから劇の内容聞いた？
Nope, not yet. She said she'll have it all finished for tomorrow.
明日までってすごいな。彼女がこんなにやる気になるなんて意外だね。
Tell me more about it. She always seems to just be drifting along. Well, not always. She does like to whip up the crowd a bit. Get her motivated for sure. That gets her motivated for sure.
へえ。言われてみればそういう気はあったけど。
Oops. I agree with that, but everyone in the class seems really into making this a great school festival, so I'm happy.
台本書きたいのかなとも思ってたけど。なるほど。うん。そういうことならしっくりくるかな。
Huh? Still hung up on Watanuki?
まあね。本心がわからないとこっちもいろいろ身構えちゃうわけよ。私がせっかく苦労して築き上げたアイドルとしてのイメージを予定外の行動されて崩されたら困るでしょ。
So maybe you should stop hiding behind that image?
夢を売ってるんだからそういうこと言わないの。
On the way home from the ramen restaurant, I rubbed my stomach while walking along. Hey, feeding them again today?
あ、コウスカくん。
Fluffy stands up quickly while the gaggle of cats, gathered a short distance away, all turn and look too. You haven't been home yet? She's feeding the cats, but she's still in her uniform.
学園祭の準備が押しちゃってお家に帰ってる時間がなかったからそのままセーブするよ。
I thought I was busy, but you might have taken the cake, Fluffy.
私の場合はお人形を作るのが楽しくて気がついたらこんな時間だったっていう方だから忙しかったのとはちょっと違うかも。
Fluffy explains her brows furrowing together.
そういえば真白がコウスカくんのところは喫茶店みたいなことするって言ってたけど。
An all sing, all dancing cafe, yeah, we're putting on a musical basically.
コウズカ君も
No, I'm working behind the scenes. Kiona and some of the others will be performing.
なんだ。そうなんだ。できれば見てみたかったのにな。
Nope, singing and dancing are not my thing. I don't know the first thing about either of them, to be honest. Although I do know all the dance steps to every song ever produced for me on for both seasons, plus the OVAs and character songs. Dancing those in front of another person would be something else entirely. Come and check it out if you have time.
猫さんも行きたいって。
I think they might be starting to like you.
まだ頭を撫でたりはさせてくれないけど、前みたいにピューって逃げたりはしなくなったよ。
See, persistence pays off. Keep it up. She gives me a gentle smile at the kids. Cats all circle around her as though drawn in by her display of kindness. A smile like that, I doubt it'll be long. Doubt it'll be long before the cats let her stroke them.
プライマルハーツ
Again, it's weird that she doesn't have a chibi, and instead it's just a fucking astral projection of her off to the side. As I head into school, the voices of the kids around me sound even more excited than normal.
どう徹夜して作ってきたんだ。おお、気合入ってるね。吸血鬼だっけ、その衣装。そう、うちの出し物は和洋折衷のお化けハウスだかんね。
なあ、書いてきたか？
はあ。しかし、なんでうちのクラスラブレター展示会なんてやることになったんだろう。
けど気になる女子のラブレターが合法的に読めると思うと
ありだな。
Everyone is talking about school, the festival. Classes are putting on everything from the orthodox to the insane. This rate, that little theater cafe is gonna look downright run of the mill. As per the explanation from yesterday, as soon as homeroom ends, prep for the school festival resumes. Is that the script?
今月夜野さんにチェックしてもらってたとこ。
The Grateful Rabbit. Had a look at the clearly handmade booklets stapled together out of printer paper.
面白いよこれ。基本鶴の恩返しとかぐや姫を混ぜて今風にアレンジって感じなんだけど。
Is that a thing? Mixing them like that?
ざっくり言うと、芸能事務所のマネージャーが助けた女の子は実は月のお姫様だった。
しがない三流事務所が助けた女の子のおかげでどんどんのし上がっていくわけ。んで、正体がバレて月に帰っちゃうってオチなの。
All sounds a bit cynical to me.
うさぎちゃんの名前的にもそんな感じっしょ？
I mean, maybe. Sounds more in keeping with the Moon Princess name. I think a pop star who actually loves eating ramen would be much better. Would be a much better plot twist.
その口、チャーシューみたく縛ってあげようか。
うさぎちゃん、ちょっといい？はいねえねえ、神塚くんも読んでみてよ。
Watanuki passes me a script and I take a flip through it. Oh, it's pretty good stuff. It feels like a musical too.
あとさ、ラストの流れだけちょっと変えようと思うんだよね。月に帰ると思わせておいて、月から迎えに来た他のウサギと一緒にアイドルグループを作っちゃうってオチとかさ。
And now you're talking. That will give parts to some more people in the class and let every showing end with a bang.
でしょ？やっぱクラスでやる以上みんなで楽しめるものにしたいって思うわけよこれ。
Yeah, great work. You really got everything covered here.
そうかな。そこまで褒められるとちょっと照れくさいかにゃ。
Honestly thought you'd try to push Tsukiona to the front a bit more.
それも考えたんだけどね。ほら、初日の打ち合わせでアイドル喫茶ってのは決まってたっしょ。みんなそのイメージで衣装とか小道具を作り始めてたろうし、そこでガラッと内容を変えちゃうと手間も増えるからさ。
Took everything into account, didn't you?
生徒一丸となって作るお祭りだかんね。悔いなく最高の学園祭にしたいと思って。
Taruki gives a happy laugh, flicking through the script in her hands. It's full of notes, corrections, and adjustments, flowing into the margins, showing off how much of a passion project this is for her. Seems thoughtless and flighty most of the time, but she's actually surprisingly considerate.
これみんなと考えて作ったメニューの試作表なんだけど、名前決めるのに迷っちゃっててさ。
Tadabayashi comes up with a file in one hand.
でね、気に入った名前に丸つけてほしいんだけど。
Okay, Watanuki, do we want to help it? Huh? He's gone. She was right here next to me. It's like a moment ago.
綿抜きまたいないじゃん。
前からちょいちょい姿消してたよね。
この忙しい時までサボりかよ。
みんなの分の台本コピーしに行ったんじゃない？
あ、そっか。なるほど。
Everyone goes back to work, happy with Tsukiono's explanation. This isn't the first time this happened, though. Everyone is working hard together while she just saunters off. I'm not sure I like it. She was showing such concern for everyone just right up until she disappeared, too. Why don't I understand her headspace?
あ、いけない、忘れてた。ね、神塚くん、力仕事をちょっと頼んでいい？もうちょっとしたら店長が材料を届けてくれるはずなの。それを受け取りに行ってもらえないかな。
Tadabayashi presses her hands together, more praying than begging, and sent me off towards the school gate. Huh? That was... Glimpsed back of someone familiar in the shadows. The copiers are inside the campus. There's no reason for her to be out here. After all that, she isn't actually just slacking off, is she? She's clearly been working hard on the script, and she clearly has passion for the school festival. But if she's slacking off, then we need to have words with her. You're kidding. Chased her at full speed this time, but I've lost her again.
今日もシャキッと学園祭の準備に精を出してるかい？なすべきことを見失わず、目標に向かって爆走する青春を私は応援していくぜ。
No, he did lose sight of the target. I lost sight of my target, that's for sure. There we go, he did the joke. But the broadcast seems to directly mock my failure. First time I wasn't taking the chase seriously. This time I didn't hold anything back. Damn, that one's for me, I think.
あらボーイ、そんなに肩を落としてどうしたの？
Return to my post at the gates and find the owner of Rapunzel already waiting in person. Sorry for keeping you waiting, I know you're busy.
それはいいのよ。それより何かあったの？冴えない顔してるけど。
I'm facing a bit of an identity crisis if I'm honest about it. Anyway, this bag is what Tadabayashi told me to come and get, correct?
ねえ、私が全国を回って厳選した特製小麦粉25キロよ。じゃあ私は店の準備があるからカテハちゃんによろしくね。
Chimes for lunch sound just as I finish carrying the flour, so I head directly to the cafeteria. Thinking things over as I eat, I can't keep a pained smile from twisting my face. I think I was letting myself slip, but maybe city life living has dulled my edge. Can't leave things like this. Let her give me this. I'm not going to let her give me the slip next time. From a class perspective, it'd be best if she didn't vanish again at all. But I'm not going to call her out. I'm not going to call her out about it. I'm gonna let her keep having fun until I catch her in the act fair and square. Her pride is at stake here. Alright, I'm ready. You hey Fluffy, when did you show up?
そうだな神塚君、午後も共に汗を流そう。
Shikishima, you're here too? A stupid thought, but I can't believe I let them get so close without sensing their presence. As I have gotten more than one skill to resharpen. He's just fucking looking at his eyes like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to me? Time to go home. To make a decision to act on it once. At once, that's my motto. With that in mind, I decide to run home. Dash along the shopping street, leading away from the school. Morning runs have been little more than jogs recently. Now I'm running much harder to get back in shape. Still, the speed isn't going to be enough. Decide to cover some more distance. I finally see a park coming into view ahead, so I slow my pace and then stop for a moment. I gotta a bit carried away and ran to the next town over. I realized that the sun is starting to set.
Ah.
Huh? Hey, what sounds like a girl coming from inside the park. For a moment, I think Fluffy is feeding the cats again, but it sounds more like shouting, some kind of voice exercises. Wondering what's up ahead in the direction of the voice. Watanuki! Nothing nefarious, just out for a jog. I could ask you the same thing, though. I heard some kind of shouting. Are you doing some voice exercises? You sound vague on the details for the person doing it. Doesn't sound like she's got her story straight at all. Watanuki is evasive at the best of times, hard to pin down, but she's never like this. I've got it! Watanuki, you're really... Hoping to get up and perform too, aren't you? You seem to like the theater. You wrote that script in a single night, so I was thinking maybe you wanted to be more involved. That's all you had to say. Our class will welcome you. They're a great bunch, you know that. Then let me tell them. You won't have anything to be embarrassed about if I broach the subject first. I'll practice with you then. Seems a bit flustered. I'm surprised she's so shy. I'm starting to feel like she doesn't want my help, so I decided to just let her be. Okay, if you need anything from me, you only have to ask. It's getting dark. Take care on the way home. Say goodbye to Watanuki and start off running again. I'm gonna run all the way home. Anna's view. The moment Kozuka is out of view, my shoulders slump down. I've never been that nervous, not even on my first broadcast. Kozuka is a transfer student, meaning I don't really know his territory yet. There's also no better place than this park for really letting me belt it out. There we go. There's an absolute rule that the student who takes on the role of the vote DJ must never reveal. There's an absolute rule that the student who takes on the role of vote DJ must never reveal their identity to the rest of the students. As the person responsible for announcing the results, I can never get drawn into corruption or bribed by either side. The role needs a whole boatload of discretion. You know, that actually makes sense. However, how the fuck are you gonna argue with the Getenva? Like, I'm not gonna let you fucking kill that off. Like, the Getenva existed, and it's like an absolute neutral fucking institution. Like, it's an absolute neutral faction. And despite dating one side of the fucking, like, one of the fucking factions, he was still being neutral.
正体がバレたら即引退だもんね。大塚くん勘がいいし要注意だね。
I vow to take even more precautions in the future. I return home, eat my dinner, and take a nice soak. Then massage my limbs before a little mental exercise. Plan to get back to this. Take out the Blu-ray and put it in the deck. This is the best way to really get myself back. I'm not making this up.
第14話猫コンスマリアージュブーメランうわー戻ってきたブーメランが服を切り裂いてマジカルキャスト こいつはドエリャーモンを見ちまったですよ。まさかミホノさんがミホノンさんだったなんて。来週へ続く。
Miono was the best this week. The expression Nikokon makes when she realizes her friend Miono is actually Mionon is the best. Not something that could happen in real life though, is it? Not every day you stumble onto someone's secret identity. It's a great episode, one I want to watch over and over. But there are still some things you have to just accept and move on from. I'm gonna get busy again with school festival prep tomorrow, and I've been working pretty hard today, so I need to get some sleep and rest up. Yikes, that was close, gotta watch it! Yeah, maybe don't fucking write on the blackboard! I reached the school to find some of the kids already hard at work.
こんなもんか。曲がったな。オッケーだ。このままホームルームまでに飾り付け全部やっちまうぞ。
Now it's really starting to look the part in here. Tomorrow actually being the festival itself, the school and the grounds are starting to fill up the decorations and accessories. Once homeroom is out of the way, the final push begins.
みんな歌詞は覚えてきた？うさぎちゃんの曲の替え歌だもん。すぐに覚えちゃったよ。なら振り付けを確認した後、実際に通しでやってみよう。緊張しなくても大丈夫だよ。こういうのは自分が一番楽しむぐらいの気持ちでやれば大抵うまくいくんだから。うさぎちゃん
I see. So she makes more fans.
敷島、こっちで組んでたパーツはこれで全部だ。
いい仕上がりだ。早速配置を終わらせよう。うさぎちゃんたちのためにも完璧な内装にしてやろうぜ。
After completing the stage, we line up the tables using the markings on the ground. Once the tablecloths are placed over those tables, it really just starts to look like a cafe.
あれ？ねえ、誰か綿貫さん知らない？
なんだよ、またいないのか？
さっきまでいたと思ったんだけど。
明日が本番だってのに、そういうやつがクラスにいるのはなんつうかしらけるよな。
困ったな。
I'll go find her. There might be a reason for it, but it also keeps on happening. The others aren't wrong to take exception. I'm somewhat invested in this too, I have to admit. I said I'd find her, but that's easier said than done. I don't know what kind of place Watanuki might go. Found her practicing in the park yesterday. That doesn't sound like someone who would just slack off. Head over to where I lost sight of her last time. I was lose track of her around here. Let myself off the hook for the first time, but the second time I was on full alert. I hate that I lost her anyway. Maybe there's a secret passage or something around here. Like that passage Tej told me about on the first day. Now what I'm thinking, this isn't a school for ninja. Oh my god, it's a school for ninja. Seriously? There really is a secret passage! This possibility was a total mental blind spot for me. It's surrounded by bushes, but if you crouch down, there's a gap someone can squeeze through. I push my way through. Where the hell is this taking me?
Ladies and gentlemen! 今日も選挙 DJ の学園祭特別放送の時間だよ。全員集合！残り時間もあとわずか。迷いは捨ててかなぐり進め。私はその姿を応援しちゃうよ。
Is that like a special fucking recording bit, like broadcasting booth in the fucking middle of the forest for the vote DJ? Well set, that's exactly what I need to hear right now. Alright. Anna's view.
てなわけで、明日に迫った学園祭に関する注意事項は以上だよ。いやー、ついに来た。学園祭まで24時間ないと思えば、身震い武者震いが止まんないって感じだね。でもマジで震えが止まんなかったら風邪かもしんないから、そん時は無理すんなよ。以上、明日の学園祭もバッチリ盛り上げていく予定の校内放送をよろしく、ボーイズ&ガールズ。
The on-air lamp flickers off and I turn off the microphone and give a sigh. I love this moment. I'm going to release all that energy and tension. Can't sit here enjoying it for too long, though. I need to get back to the classroom.
って
コウズカ君、どうしてここに？
There you go. I'm gonna just straight up override it since I'm more likely to pick this one since it actually has her. It's a fair question, but I'm not sure how to respond. Taking the secret passage led me to a small prefab hut. I opened the door and this is what I found. That's the boat DJ mask, isn't it?
いや、これはここに落ちてたっていうか、
Oh, the question is finally answered. She actually just has a short skirt on the Gekka side as well. I see. The DJ clothes were here too, and you just happened to put them on. Watanuki twitches violently, almost flying out of her chair. Settles it. Watanuki is the vote DJ. It blindsided me for a second, but after thinking it over for a few moments, it clicks perfectly. The way she always vanishes from the classroom and her voice practice in the park, all of it is a result of her vote DJ duties.
お願い、みんなには黙ってて。このことバラされるとすっごい困るの。何でも言うこと聞くから。
Anything you say. Okay, stop. I'm not planning on spreading it around.
分かってる。お金なら多少はあるし、エッチなことはさすがに嫌だけど、おっぱいくらいなら。ってあれ？
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
いいの？
I mean, you're hiding it, aren't you?
じゃあ君、なんでここに来たのさ。
I was just looking for you. Wanted to help set up the school festival.
ああ、なるほど。それじゃあ DJ の正体を暴くとかじゃなかったのね。
You know, I'm still gonna like put this one. Actually, no. I might decide between just sweat covered and what the fuck. Everyone in the class was complaining about you slacking off. You can't one talk like that getting around. If you really were slacking off, I was planning on saying something. But if this is the situation, what can I say? I understand your position.
それでさ、口止めの要求は何？
Huh? I don't have any.
脅したりゆすられたりとかないの？マジで？
Tanuki's expression cycles through multiple changes. It's pretty hard to tell what she's thinking, but this kind of reaction reveals that she's a normal girl. It's kind of reassuring. One question. Why do you have to keep it a secret?
まあ、もう正体バレちゃったし、その上で内緒にしてくれるって言うなら話しちゃってもいいかな。選挙 DJ って正体バレたらやめなきゃいけないんだよね。公正さが売りだし、中の人が誰かバレると色々大変ってのもあって、それが代々のしきたりっていうか、掟っていうか。
Hold it, so everybody inside the Vote DJ mask over the years has kept it hidden?
そうだよ。だからこそ生徒たちから信頼されてるわけだし。
Yes, that's why I always avoid committing to... I guess that's why I always avoid committing to a side.
まあ、おかげでコウモリちゃんなんて呼ばれてるみたいだけどね。セーブするよ。
Probably going with the blush. Hold on. Because she does... Oh my god, because she doesn't have a chibi. Like, they're probably planning on, like, yes, there's a chibi in those again if you reach the routes. But she doesn't have a chibi, so she just gets, yes. Put another heart in. Scratches at her head, a little embarrassed. Got some real willpower, keeping the secret for so long.
まあいろいろ苦労もあるけどね。でも私がこの学園に入ったのって先代の選挙 DJ に憧れたからなんだ。どんな小さな議題であろうとも生徒の関心を選挙に集めるために全力で、中立だからこそ天道や月下とは違った形で選挙を盛り上げて学園を良くしていこうとする唯一無二のサポーター。そこに憧れたの。
Watanuki's eyes look off into the distance as she speaks. Her gaze is soft and gentle, full of dreams.
今のは先代の話っていうか、私が憧れている DJ 像っていうか、私はまだまだ未熟なとこも多いしさ、盛り上げ重視で暴走しちゃうこともあったりして。
You forgot to lock the door to his room, for example.
そこは見逃してほしいな。ここんとこ寝不足だったし、注意力散漫だったってことで。
Not getting much sleep because of writing the script.
だってせっかく劇をやれることになったわけで、となれば下手なもんは見せらんないっしょ。選挙も学園祭もやっぱ盛り上げたいじゃん。青春の1ページだもん。楽しい思い出にしたいしさ。37のおかげでみんなが自分で選べる学園になったってのもあって、選挙の盛り上がりもすごいし、やりがい増えまくりな感じなわけですよこれ。ってことで選挙 DJ を続けたいんだけど、そのためには
Need me to stay quiet.
君には何のメリットもないのを強要するのはちょっとあれだけどね。
She gives an apologetic laugh, watching and waiting for my reaction. Okay, we'd better get back to the classroom. I'm now in on the secret. Now I'm in on the secret. I'll help you keep it.
ごまかすってどうするの？
I've got an idea. Leave it to me. We're back. I found Watanuki.
綿貫さん、どこ行ってたの？ここんとこ急に教室からいなくなるし、心配してたんだよ。
Step forward to protect her and explain. It turns out Watanuki has a really strange metabolism. She needs to keep nibbling throughout the day or she'll collapse. She actually did just collapse in front of the cafeteria and the lunch lady was making her some food when I found her.
そんな理
ちょこまか動くと腹減るんだろうな。でもよ、それなら休み時間におにぎりでも食えばいいんじゃない？
由？私のお弁当もあげようか。ありがとう。
けど飯の割には何度も抜け出しすぎじゃね？バカ、食ったら出るに決まってるだろ。
Exactly. That's why it was hard for her to tell everyone. If we could just let it slide, it would be great.
そこは否定しようよちょっと。
大丈夫だよ、綿貫さん。私たちちゃんと分かってるから。
いつもお通じいい日ばっかりじゃないし、たまに長い時間いないのってそういうことなんでしょ？
Ah, this is such a delicate issue.
そこで笑う？鬼か君は。そうだよ神塚くん。女子にとっては死活問題なんだから。
I'm sorry, I know. I know. Ah, this is for you.
そこで謝ったらマジっぽくなるでしょうが。
そういう事情なら全力で相談に乗るよ。食物繊維取るのに便利なサプリとか食べ物とかさ。
何日も出ないとストレスだし、肌荒れの原因とかになるもんね。ありがとうみんな。
Watanuki finally just accepts it, perhaps moved by the kindness of our classmates. I'm getting into some shit though. All preparations for the school festival's finished. Watanuki and I are strolling home. We both put in some extra time to make up for our time away from the classroom, meaning we ended up leaving together too.
にしても、もうちょっとマシな言い訳があったんじゃないかにゃ。
Like what? You're actually a spandex superhero running off to fight bad guys? Or maybe you've got a split personality you have to keep under control?
それ本気で言ってたらかなりあれな人だよね。
Our classmates are a great bunch. If you tell them you're sick or something, they'll genuinely worry about you.
なる。そうだね。みんな親切でいい子たちばっかりだもんね。
I thought putting a bit of a spin on it would ease your guilt, but I'm sorry if I made the wrong choice. Tanuki opens her eyes wide and looks right at me. I wonder if that almost the wrong thing to say.
なるほど。君ってばそういうとこ鋭いっていうか。うん。ごめんを言うのは私だった。資料が浅かった。
Gotta be embarrassing for everyone to think you're constipated, though. Sorry about that.
そりゃはずいけど、DJ ってバレたりみんなに重い嘘をつくよりはるかにマシだから。便秘くらいどんと来いってわけや。
We're in a very public street right now. Maybe don't shout it out too loud.
誘導しておいてその仕打ち、恐ろしいやつだよ君は。
You going to the broadcasting tomorrow too?
もちろんバッチリ盛り上げる予定だよ。
I'll help you keep a lid on the class side of things. You bring your DJA game.
そりゃそうしてくれると助かるけどさ、迷惑じゃない？
No trouble at all if it helps get everyone excited for a school festival. I want everyone to have a good time.
そうだね。
Huh? Why are you blushing?
ほら夕日じゃない？目の錯覚ってやつ。
She pushes the tips of her fingers together by looking away. Huh? I put my foot in it again. That's a final option. I'll say you're off getting some food again. Don't worry about that.
ますます腹ペコキャラになっちゃうじゃん。完全に定着しちゃうよねそれ。
I'll bring you a snack in that secret room to complete the illusion.
そういうとこだけ完璧なフォローしなくてもいいってば。
She spins her arms around, face all puffed up. Just watching her face cycle through so many expressions is fun. I guess the reason she's so much fun to talk to is because she's the vote DJ. It's her job to talk, to be cool.
けど神塚くんってほんとおせっかいだよね。
Snap back to myself, huh? What was I just thinking? Sorry if I'm sticking my nose into your business.
いや、そういう意味で言ったんじゃないんだ。クラスでの私の立場を心配して探してくれたりとか、言い訳も両親が痛まないようにとかさ。なんだろう、変わってるっていうか。
Three years on a mountain does that to you. I get that a lot. I'm not quite sure how weird I am. So if I do something that bothers you, then just let me know.
そうする。
Hesitated a little there. There wasn't any kindness at all in that reply.
冗談だよ、冗談。さ、今日はあんがとね。
She looks around to make sure no one else is nearby.
37のためにも明日の学園祭は盛り上げてみせるぜ。
Wow, my own live DJ performance, awesome.
みんなに内緒だよ。
Watanuki gives a shy laugh as she changes back to normal. It's fun to see this kind of reaction from her, normally over the top from the normally so over the top DJ.
明日時間取れそうだし、学園祭に遊びに行くな。
Swing by our class and get a crepe. Tatabayashi's gonna be making them. Her crepes are the best. What about the milk, though? Sorry, I can't shut the fuck up about that. Listen, I'm really enjoying Psychonauts. It's been talking about one that uses a mango ice cream to look like a moon. It sounds crazy. The other menu items include full moon cookies and bunny parfait. All things connected to the content of the performance.
お、学園祭の案内放送は選挙 DJ がやんのか。
Sis flicks through the school festival pamphlet and notes this fact with surprise in her voice. You know about the vote DJ?
ああ、うちらの頃からいたし。こいつで何代目なんだっけか。
I remember Watanuki talking about past DJs, and now Sis mentions that. What was the vote DJ like back in your day?
そうだな。テンション高くて、お祭り騒ぎが好きで、選挙のたんびにいつも盛り上げてくれてたぞ。ああ、でもたまに暴走してたな。つうか、今でもあの変なマスクかぶってやってんの？
I don't know how they used to dress, but the current vote DJ's got some interesting headgear and a uniform split straight down the middle.
Hey man! とか、ベリーナイスとか言ってたりすんのか？
Yep, sounds totally the same. Can't help but laugh at how similar it sounds. Or to put it another way, how perfectly suited Watanuki is to that role. I ended up chatting with Sis late into the night about the school festival. We're accomplices now, pal! We've got secrets! The day of the school festival itself, and I've already been run off my feet since morning.
いらっしゃいませ。ミュージカル喫茶うさぎ姫へようこそ。4番テーブルのお客様、うさぎパフェ2つとホットコーヒー1つです。
Tadabayashi and the others, dressed in Rapunzel uniforms, are working the shop at top speeds. It only took a few minutes from the opening to the gates for all of our tables to be completely filled up.
クッキーかわいい。これ持ち帰りできるのかな？
はい、できますよ。
ねえ、あなたはステージに上がらないの？
私は無理ですよ。そういうことは苦手っていうか。
そうなの。可愛いのにもったいないわね。
よし、決めた。クッキーの持ち帰り3つください。
ありがとうございます。追加オーダー、5番テーブルさん、クッキーテイクアウト3。こっち、2番テーブルのサンドイッチできたよ。
ありがとう。あと1番、追加でクッキーとケーキもよろしく。
The wait staff are struggling with the tide of orders, and the kids preparing them are too.
おい、誰か列整理の方回ってくれ。思った以上に人が多くて大変なんだ。
なら僕が。
No, I've got it. Shikishima, you handle things in here. Head out to the corridor and see a veritable crowd of people. It only lasts for an instant, however, and before I can even act, the crowd falls into a beautiful alignment.
横2列で少し前に詰めてください。他の方の迷惑になるので広がらないようお願いします。
Kitty-sama, what are you doing here?
うさぎさんのサポートをするのが私の務め。それは学園祭でも変わらない。
I'm grateful for you sorting this line out, but what about your own class?
はあ、そんなものどうでもいい。
You just came right out with that, didn't you?
すっげえ列。どうする？
最後尾わかんねえし、その辺から適当に入ろうぜ。
そこ！神聖なウサギさんの出し物に横入りなど許さんぞ。
切り墨。
よく見れば3年か。下級生の規範となるべき3年が横入りなどと。
すいませんでした。
よし、神塚、メニューを持ってきてくれ。並んでる客に渡せば待ち時間の退屈が紛れるし、後の注文もスムーズだ。それと最後尾を示すボードのようなものも欲しい。今のような横入りを防ぐのに効果がある。
Okay, I'll make one of those right away. Kirizumi has things under control with the lines. I give her a nod and hurry off to make the placard. With support from Kirizumi, we managed to get the lines under control. With the stage performance drawing near, everyone is getting more nervous.
よし、じゃあそろそろ準備を。
うさぎちゃん大変だよ。この子の衣装、ホックが壊れちゃったみたい。一応テープで仮止めしてみたんだけど。
これだと激しく動いたら危ないかも。どうしよう、脱いでもらわないと縫えないし。
ならこれ使って安全ピン。サンキュー。
Tsukuno quickly takes the safety pin offered by Watanuki and patches up the costume.
よし、できた。ありがとう、綿貫さん。いいのいいの。こんなこともあろうかと持ってきてただけだから。
Ah, that's good planning.
前にあっちの衣装がほつれちゃって応急処置したことがあったからね。
Other costume? Oh, she means the faux DJ costume.
あれ一丁羅だから予備とかないのよこれ。それ
Interesting. Her vote DJ experience is coming in handy in the strangest places. Don't you have to go and take care of that soon, right?
なんだけど。
She has a difficult expression on her face. I'm not surprised. Things have calmed down a little, but we're still very busy, and whether not that Watanuki or I look likely, and neither Watanuki nor I looks likely to be able to get our hands for a.
誰か食堂行ってアイスの在庫持ってきてくれない？予想以上にクレープ出ちゃってなくなりそう。それじゃあ私行ってくる。
Ah, Watanuki is so quick to shout and run. I should dash out of the classroom after her. Watanuki!
何すんの、コウスカくん。
Sorry, I'll go get the ice cream. If you sprint there, you'll be out of breath for your important broadcast. Just make sure you whip everyone into a frenzy.
ありがとね。
I release her hand, but Watanuki rushes off, a little embarrassed. I need to go and carry enough ice cream for us both. Here's the ice cream!
なんで神塚くんが？綿貫さんは？
Problem again. Didn't want to take up a precious campus toilet, so just going into the cafeteria.
うわ、それは大変だね。今度は氷がなくなりそう。悪いけど、私。
Here's some ice!
嘘、持ってきてたの？
I had a feeling it was about to run out. I grabbed some just in case.
お前エスパーかよ。さすがコーズか。一生ついてくぜ。
楽しんでるかいボーイズ&ガールズ。愛の島の縁の下、みんなの選挙 DJ ただいま参上。
She's starting.
さあさあ寄ってらっしゃい見てらっしゃい。本日は泣く子も笑う年に一度の学園祭。スチューデントもビジターも全力で学園祭を楽しめるように、これからおすすめポイントを紹介していくよ。とその前に一つ選挙 DJ からのお願い。出し物や展示を楽しむときは思いやりを忘れずに。みんなで譲り合えばきっとラブ&ピースさ。揉め事はナッシングでお願いするよ。困ってる人がいたら助けてあげれば、相手も自分も気持ちよくなってダブルピースでベリーハッピー。助けたあなたが思ってる以上に、助けられた方はその感謝を強く強く感じちゃってるはずだからね。今日ここに集まった全員で学園祭を楽しもう。みんな大切な仲間ってことを忘れないでね。
Everyone who's listening stops in that moment and looks at each other and laughs and smiles. It's also the moment in which Watanuki's desire to support everyone through her broadcast starts to make sense to me too. Our musical goes on without any big mistakes, working towards the grand finale.
正体バレちゃったし、もう地球にはいられないよね。けど月に帰ってお餅を食べるだけの退屈な生活に戻るのもや。
ねえ姫様、それならこのまま地球でアイドル続けませんか？あ、奇遇。私も同じこと考えてたんだよね。月に比べて地球って超楽しいんだもん。
ならみんなでアイドルしちゃおっか。
あー！
よーし、月のお姫様がみんなのハートを侵略しちゃうぞ。
No.
おお、生バッキューン、ウサギちゃんかわいい。
The fuck did he fall down? Anyways, please all line up. This'll be an execution ground in a bit.
ソホー、ステージに上がろうとしない。
はい、すみません。
Being so close to the stage is whipping some of the audience up into an additional frenzy, which requires Shikishima to call them out each time. His muzzles are really helping out. No one is going to talk back after a glare from him.
すっごい。めちゃくちゃお客さん入っちゃってるじゃない。
Oops. Deidre, how have you been all this time?
何？その私がサボってたっぽい言い方。これでも先生は先生だからいろいろやることがあるの。にしてもこんなに人気になって人もいっぱいで大盛況なら、私の未来もバラ色にじ。元ゆる義堂先生のクラスの生徒はとても頑張ってらっしゃるようですし、これも指導の賜物ですな。来月からお給料をバーンとアップしましょうなんて言われた。
You realize that the rainbow just means a pipe dream?
キラキラしてて綺麗な色ってことでしょ？
That infinite optimism might be something I could learn from Teach. First 5 performances has safely come to an end, and the cafe is enjoying a lull in the action. Been so busy since first thing this morning. Whoops. Since first thing this morning, but finally there's some breathing room.
くん、休憩取っても大丈夫だよ。
No, I'll walk a little longer. There's plenty of things to do.
私たちは他の子と交代で休憩取れるけど、替えが利かない神塚くんはそうもいかないでしょ？お客さんが落ち着いてる今のうちに休んで、ご飯を食べたりした方がいいよ。
Okay, if you insist. I'll be back before the next performance starts. I leave the classroom excitedly. I leave the classroom excitedly, thankful for Tadabayashi's suggestion. You can also pick up the food I promised to get for Watanuki.
ごめんなさい。お化けハウス入場1時間待ちです。
Wow, look at all the people. Concerned about how Watanuki is doing, I've reached the vicinity of the secret passage. With this many people crowded in the courtyard, there's no way I can use it. Which plans? I'll come see her later and take care of that other thing first.
僕は臆病だけど、それでもついていっていいの？顔。
While controlling some cute handmade puppets, Fluffy is also capably playing the part of the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz. He's really come such a long way. I'm impressed. Think about how she used to react to someone simply talking to her. Aside from participating in a little fringe theater, really warms my heart.
小塚くん、見に来てくれたんだ。
Performance ends and Fluffy fluffs over to me. You look pretty good out there. Each line was clear and easy to follow. You made that timid cowardliness perfectly.
いや、よかった。いっぱい練習した甲斐があったよ。
Her classmates deserve a nod too for the perfect casting.
次の上演が終わったら、小塚くんのとこにご飯食べに行くね。
I'll let Tadabayashi know to expect you. After parting ways with Fluffy, I drop in on Mashiro's class and their chorus performance. Luckily, I catched him just as the singing is starting. What beautiful voices. She undersold her vocal capacity. She has a clear, high voice and carries the melody well.
先輩、本当に聞きに来ちゃったんですね。
Mashiro slides over after the performance ends. It was good. You have a lovely voice.
そんなことないですけど。
Mashiro blushes bright red and starts to wriggle on the spot. She really doesn't have to be quite so humble about it. We're singing a song from The Wizard of Oz, right?
はい。アリステアさんの練習している姿が可愛らしかったので、いい曲ですし、それにしようかなと。
Shame you didn't combine your two classes together.
それは気づきませんでした。来年はそれも考えてみますね。
Mashiro claps her hands together with a smile. I came up with that on the spur of the moment, but I think it might actually be a good idea. Looking forward to next year's festival already. The line is finally thinned out. After spending some time looking around, the previously crowded area is now open. You can use the secret passage to meet up with Watanuki now.
Hey man! またもや始まる学園祭特別放送！お相手は引き続き選挙 DJ が務めさせてもらうね。
I'm not sure if this is good timing or bad, but the afternoon broadcast is just beginning. Can't interrupt her when she's on the job. Looks like I've got to go back to the classroom.
いた。ったく、クラスに行ってみたらおめえいねえし、探しちまったじゃねえか。
Sorry, I was taking a break. Working backstage anyway, I'm not performing.
そういう問題じゃねえよ。裏でも表でもどっちでもいいんだよ。弟の活躍を見に来ただけなんだから。
A Gopher doesn't do much in the way of action, I'm afraid.
ばっか、分かってねえな。この世には2種類の雑用係がいいんだよ。一つは何もできねえから雑用でもしてろってタイプと、おめえみたいなマルチに動けるやつだ。まあ器用貧乏とも言うけど。
So are you trying to praise or trying to insult me?
まあいいじゃねえか。んじゃ姉ちゃんに付き合って学園祭デートとシャレ込もうぜ。
お昼を回ってベリークークー。ランチにお悩みな人は必聴。これから食べ物関連の出し物を紹介していくよ。
つうかマジで変わんねえのな、選挙 DJ。昔もこんな感じだったし、実はずっと留年してんじゃねえのかって疑いたくなるぞこれ。
No, it seems unlikely.
そんなのわかんねえじゃんか。誰も正体知らねえわけだし。
Yeah, good point. I feel a little bit pleased with myself that I know the answer. Something that not even my sister knows.
次に紹介するのは 2B のミュージカル喫茶うさぎ姫。クレープにパフェにクッキーと 隙のない甘味ラインナップが舌と心をとろかすハ
That reminds me, did you get a crepe yet?
これからだよ。おめえ探してたんだから。
I better head back now anyway, so let's go together. You've got just the crepe you want.
本当に姉ちゃんの希望を通してくれるとは。なんてできた弟なんだ。
Hey, don't lick your arm in mine like that!
いいじゃねえか。ケチケチすんなよ。特別におっぱい当ててや。
Stop it, you'll scar me for life! The rest of the afternoon is a blur, and before I know it, the school festival is ending. Once all the visitors have left, the lively atmosphere dries up in an instant. It's more like after a riot than a festival.
でもまだこの後には高野菜があるよ。
Watanuki has slipped back in among our classmates. I didn't even see her come in. Great set from the DJ today. The crowd was going wild.
おかげさまでね。ごめんね。神塚くんが私の分も働いてくれたって聞いたよ。いろいろ大変だったっしょ。
Sure was. That silly DJ went and gave a shout out to our class, so the afternoon was even more packed than the morning.
そりゃまた罪作りな人もいたもんだ。でも、君のおかげで放送に専念できたよ。ありがとう。
Sure, sure thing. We have to be careful about people overhearing us, sure. But it still gets my pulse racing a little to have her move in so close.
これからもこんな感じで、私が抜け出すときにフォローしてくれると嬉しいかにゃー。なんちゃって。
I'm happy to help, but you're also going to have to explain why you never get any fatter.
今更ながら、あん時強く否定しておけばよかったかな。
Here, these are for you.
うちのクラスのクッキーじゃん。どうしたのこれ。
You're one of the class, Watanuki. I didn't want you to feel left out in the festival when the others bring up the festival.
君ってさ。いや、なんでもない。
She wriggles around for a moment and then starts swinging her arms to and fro. I think she was about to say something, but then changed her mind. The cookies are a bit crumpled. Should still taste the same.
そういうことじゃないんだけど。まあ、いいけどね。
Ah, motherfucker! Don't fall. You two can go ahead and fall for each other, that is. I hate my life.
それじゃ、これは後で食べさせてもらうよ。
Not right now?
高野菜ライブの司会頼まれちゃってさ。
Huh? So you're vanishing again?
そう。またいなくなるから何かあったらごまかしといてくれると助かるであります。
Okay, I'm on it.
あんがとう。
Like a ball of pure energy, she's back for just a moment, then bounces away again. I wonder where all that vitality gushes up from. Is he ever gonna ask her how the fuck she managed to, like, get away from him?
Hey people! 盛り上がってるかい？イエーイ！ オーケーオーケー！高野菜特別企画月夜のうさぎライブはまだまだ終わらないぜ。んじゃここでステージに立つスペシャルバンドのメンバーを紹介していくよ。まずはボーカル、世界を狙えるトップアイドル、天道会会長月夜のうさぎ。
熱い夜はまだまだこれからだよ。
ドラム、スネア通して炸裂する会長への愛情、クールビューティー桐泉キリカ。
よくわかっているじゃないか。
ギター、寡黙でロックなメタル系、弦でパッションを語る男、八田島清。
ダンケダンケ。
キーボード、どんな時でもくじけないポジティブツインテール、館林拓葉。
皆さん盛り上がってみましょう。
Tongue-tied again. Tadabayashi said she was embarrassed to get up on stage like this. She must be super
そ
nervous.
してオーディエンス、観客あってこそライブ、歓声あってこそライブ、さらに盛り上げていこうぜボーイズ&ガールズ。
お DJ いいこと言うな。
よっしゃガンガン行くぜ。
そんなオーディエンスの中でも特別に紹介したいやつが一人いる。それが誰あろう、37。
Wonder why I'm suddenly getting called on, and then a spotlight finds me in the
投
audience.
票ドローが続いていた選挙を終わらせた愛の島学園777人目のナイスガイ。今日のお祭りで完全燃焼できたのも37のおかげと言っても過言じゃないぜ。
確かにあのまま同票が続いてたら学園祭もどうなってたかわかんないもんね。
I usually like tries to like avoid the fucking like spotlight, like fucking stop, please. I'm embarrassed of this.
37が来たから部活同士の争いもなくなったりとかいろいろあったな。
やっぱり伝説は本当だったんだよ。
だからこそ今伝えよう感謝の言葉。サンキュー37。
Sure thing. Thanks for this cry of gratitude. I can only give a dumb nod. But if I didn't know the truth about the vote DJ, this would have been a surprise, but nothing more. In this case, though, seriously! Yeah, the voice I can hear through the speakers. I'm sure Watanuki has that mask on her face with a gotcha smile behind it. The festival went down without hitch. Thank you, 777 vote DJ. But maybe don't fucking. I know these are all like supposed to just be like little like nod transition screens, but the way they're presented makes it seem like they actually like penciled it in after school. Why the fuck would you draw yourself next to a message okay apparently written by the fucking vote DJ? Do you want to give yourself away, Anna? Are you that much of a moron? Because it sure fucking seems like it. I wake up to a comfortable feeling of exhaustion and satisfaction. Today we have the day off to replace the day spent for the school festival yesterday.
いくら休みだからってゴロゴロすんじゃねえぞ。
I won't. See you later. She sits off, wash the breakfast dishes, and then have nothing to do. Got settled in for a neon marathon. But I've been getting more exercise recently. I want to keep that momentum going. After a light jog, I head on into the park. Cool down with some stretching and look at the sky. The clouds look pretty suspicious. I'd better get home quick. Huh? Did I hear a familiar voice from a corner of the park? Hey, Watanuki! Oh, looking cute there.
で、なんだ、コウズカくんか。
No need to be quite so surprised.
君ってたまに気配ないからマジでビビっちゃうんだよね。
Are you out here practicing again?
そう。昨日の反省点とか踏まえてちょっとやっとこっかなって。
I think you did pretty well.
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいけど、もっともっとやることがあるわけよ、これ。
I like her appearance, and I don't want to talk. She actually seems like quite the hard worker. Feels like I've been seeing a lot of different new sides of Watanuki recently. That stunt you pulled during the after party, that was a low blow.
いやー、あの時の君の顔ったらほんと傑作で。
That's the point you choose to laugh at.
大食いにされたお返しとでも思ってちょ。そんで、スポットライトを浴びた感想はどうだった？
I'd call it being on the spot for sure. That old light thing means you must have been discussing it before with Kirizumi.
ライブが始まる前に思いついてさ、うさぎちゃんたちに相談したら大喜びで協力してくれたわけ。いやー、モテる男ってやつはすごいね。みんなニッコニコのノリノリだったわけさ。
Sure, whatever. Tease me all you want. It washes right off.
からかったわけじゃないんだけど。ひょっとしてさ、気づいてない？
Realize what?
あー、なるほど。そういうとこはニブチンなんだ。
I'm not one to sing my own praises, but I think I catch on pretty quickly.
私もそう思う。でも、今回に限って言えば味噌ついちゃったって感じ？
Is there anything to some singing lessons, maybe? Is that what she means by not so sharp, I wonder?
しかし毎回人目ないとこ選んでるつもりなんだけど、君って目ざといというか耳ざといというか。
Your voice really travels, Watanuki, so I can hear you from pretty far away, although I didn't recognize you from just your voice.
そっか。 ここって気軽に声出せるし、学園の子があんま来ないしで重宝してたんだけどな。そんで今更だけど、君はなんでまたここに？
I was out running and I was just taking a break. It's like I might start raining, so I was thinking of heading home.
あちゃー、いつの間にこんなに曇ってたんだろう。練習に夢中で気づかなちめた。
Ah, crap, yeah, it's good. It started. Watanuki over here. I backed Watanuki over and retreat to the shade of a tree. The rain isn't too heavy yet, so I thought it'd be safe here, but now my shoulders are starting to get wet. Ah, this isn't gonna blow over anytime soon. We'd better head home quickly.
気をつけてね。
Huh? Why are you waving me off?
私はもちっと練習してくよ。雨が降るなら人も来ないし好都合ってね。
Don't you want to get home before it really starts to pour down?
本降りにならない可能性だってちょびっとはあるっしょ。
Or it could get a heck of a lot harder. Watanuki is normally so affable. It's strange for her to make a point of this.
神塚くんの言うことはもっともだと思うんだけどね。あとちょっとだけ次の放送前に練習しときたいんだ。次は学園祭後初の選挙ってことでみんな注目してると思うの。だからそれに応えられる放送にしたくてさ。
I don't have to let you do anything. You're free to do what you like, of course, but you'll get wet here, so I'd feel more reassured if you moved somewhere else.
そう言われると逆らう気がなくなっちゃうね。君ってば人心把握がうまいね。
If you drop your guard because of the rain and train too loudly, you might get spotted too.
私ってそんなドジな感じ？
Now I'm the only one who knows your secret about Watanuki. It would be a shame for someone else to find out. Huh? Where did that come from? It's a depth if I realized that.
神塚くんだけが知ってる秘密？
That's the thing, right? If I'm throwing it my own words, Watanuki seems even more confused. Face is bright red and she's wobbling from side to side restlessly.
しょうがないにゃー。君にはいろいろ助けてもらった恩もあるし、場所を変えるとしますか。
Sure, okay. How about Karaoke? Those rooms are pretty soundproof. Influenced by her, maybe. I'm starting to get jittery myself.
いいね。それじゃあ行ってみようか。
We entered a private karaoke room, and Watanuki immediately grabs the microphone. I remember this room. What am I doing here?
前に試してみたとき個室で一人だと盛り上がんなくてさ、ギャラリーが欲しかったんだよね。
While drying her hair with a towel borrowed from the karaoke place, Watanuki had intently adjusted the volume.
別の場所で練習してくれって頼んだのは君なんだし、ギャラリー役ぐらい引き受けてくれてもいいっしょ。
Don't I get a say in this?
なんだかんだでついてきたくせに。
When you were dragging me in here, more like it, I was planning on seeing you to the karaoke and then going home.
まあまあそう言わずに、好きなだけドリンク飲んでいいから何杯でもおかわりしちゃって。
You're not doing me a favor, the drinks are all free! Suddenly I realize I'm about to spend some quality time with the girl alone in this karaoke room. I also realize it's my first time seeing Watanuki up close in her personal clothes. She's wearing shorts that you'd think would give a boyish impression, but on her, actually brings out her feminine side. The healthy legs poking out beneath them are especially appealing. I've never really considered her sexy before.
というわけで、放送用のトーク練習するから、おかしなところあったらダメ出ししてね。
I'm not sure I'm the best for this, but to be honest...
アバウトでいいよ。今のは良さげとか、さっきのダメっぽいみたいな感じでさ。こういう。
I guess I can manage that.
と、マイクチェック、ワン、ツー、ワン、ツー。よし、じゃあ早速いっちゃうよ。Hello everybody! 選挙放送リハーサルスタートだぜ。
The voice rings out, identical to one I always hear during the school broadcasts. Gave me a sample of live DJ performance once before, but this time the energy she's working with is on a whole different level.
てなわけで、両陣営の主張は以上の通り。学園祭の熱気冷めやらぬ学園にやってきた選挙の嵐。吹き荒れる票をつかみ取るのは月下会か天道会か。それを決定するのはあなたの一票かもしれない。
Amazing, that was some quality DJ. The moment she removes the microphone from her mouth, I Can't help but burst out into applause.
改まるとちょっち恥ずかしいね、これ。で、どうだった？
Amazing! Really, just amazing. A bit pathetic that I can't do any better than that, but I was so overwhelmed by her performance. Amazing is the only word that will come out.
じゃあ、なんか気になったとこない？ここがダメとか、あそこが良くないとか。
Not really.
なら、学園祭の放送と比べてどう？
School festival. I think those broadcasts had a little more depth to them, now that you mention it. A wider range, one might say.
メリハリ？
I'm not sure how to put this. More layers? She called for the students to work harder and hard together. I recalled how they all exchanged glances and smiled. Our broadcast helped unite the entire student body. Skiona's speeches sometimes have the same effect. Outside of the sheer of the moment excitement, they have a way of resonating in the listeners' hearts. Words that create their own special atmosphere.
ハイテンションな中にポロッと静かな調子が混ざると、おって聞き入っちゃう感じ？
That might be better, maybe?
いまいちはっきりしないね。
Sorry, I'm not really sure how to express it. Something that you just accept, just slides in.
なるほど。ってことは、もっと強弱みたいなものをはっきりさせた方がいいのかな。アドバイスあんがとね。んじゃ、テイク2行ってみよ
You're going again.
う！当然！平日お昼はフリータイムでお得なんだから使い切らなきゃ損ってね。
And there we go. She got a special practice session, and I got a full show. By the time we leave karaoke, the rain looks ready to stop. Pretty tough, Watanuki.
にゃっはは、鍛えてますから。ってわけで、付き合ってくれたお礼になんかおごってあげるよ。
Hey, no need for that.
ここんとこ何かと面倒かけてるしさ。せめてものお詫びというか、そうさせてもらう。
No need to worry about that.
借りっぱなしじゃ気持ち悪いじゃん。だから、助けると思っておごられてよ。
Feels like it would be rude to refuse it now. The weather on my phone says the rain is going to drizzle for another hour. This could be a good way to spend that time. Okay, how about we go to the bowling alley above the karaoke?
いいね。ちょうど体を動かしたいと思ってたとこなんだ。
A good way to spend some time. You pay me for my shoe rental, and we'll call it even.
連続ストライク！神塚選手念願のダブルきた！いきなりのスプリットに泣かされて低速発進したのも今や昔。ここに来て怒涛のストライクラッシュ！
Hey, do you have to do that?
華麗なフォームから繰り出されるボールが10本のピンをなぎ倒す様はまさに芸術！ So beautiful！ 次が決まればターキーゲッツ！私たちが歴史の証人になるのも時間の問題か！
I don't need the live commentary!
だってその方が楽しいっしょ？こういうサービスしてるとこ多いんだよ。
Sure, but it's one from the alley that you pay for.
細かいこと気にしない！お店の人だって笑ってくれてるんだから。
I'm not sure that's what those smiles mean.
おっと！グリーンのシャツが生かしたおじさん！難しいスプリットを鮮やかに沈めてスペアを決めた！
Hey! Now she's commenting on the lane next to ours as well.
使い込まれて黒光りする球は明らかにマイボール！おじさんかなりの使い手か？丁寧に磨いたボールにそっと指を挿入し、しっかりと支えたそれをピン。見事なスピン！ベリーナイス！ストライクポケットにボールが吸い込まれていく！決まった！ストライク！ここで一気に得点を加算し、おーっと！これは200点台も夢じゃないぞ！
Watanuki, I really think that's enough.
いいところなのに。
And the poor guy might want to concentrate.
大丈夫大丈夫。
おーっと！そうこうしている間にピンが3本残ってしまった！どうするおじさん！おお！難しい配置のピンをカーブをかけてクリア！おじさんの勢いは止まらない！
Hey! Watanuki is so far up into the guy's business, she accidentally touches his head. What is she doing? The guy's wig. No, it's just a hat, but it comes right off. No, that is a wig. Quit it! Get back over here!
いいじゃん。取材対象に近づくのも報道のセオリーだよ。
The guy hasn't realized his wig hat is missing!
さて実況を再開します。あれ？おじさんの雰囲気がさっきと違うような。
全身からボーリングが得意そうな雰囲
His head in particular, his glimmering hat looks like a bowling ball itself.
加減にせんかいこら
Oh no!
さっきから黙って聞いとったら好き勝手なことガタガタ抜かしよってわれ
I'm sorry, I'll try to keep her quiet for you.
どうせ実況するんやったらもっとがっつりやらんかい生ぬるいんじゃボケ
What? What's the problem? He still hasn't realized his head is exposed. You actually want the commentary?
さっきからそう言うとるやろがいそん代わり盛り上げんの下手やったら兄ちゃんの大事な球ボーリングしたるわ
Why do I come into this?
女の子にひどいことできへんやろまあ大丈夫や
Watanuki, you'd better commentate the shit out of this encounter. Pretend you're on live TV for the world final. My future depends on it.
しゃー燃えてきた
おお姉ちゃんその意気やバーンと頼むで
God of bowling, O deity with a 10-pin crown, bring this poor bald wretch a strike in worship of you. Please, let me beat his personal best. Let him beat his personal best. What the fuck is happening? Help. After the bowling ends, we come outside to find the rain has stopped. Sun is slowly setting, casting a beautiful red across the city. I'm so happy to be alive. Balls and all fully intact.
いやー、今日は楽しかったね
Apart from my almost getting an involuntary sex change.
ごめんごめん。でもあのおじさんも喜んでたしさ。
After that, the slightly scary guy in green rolled strike after strike. He did indeed beat his personal best, thank the cold god of bowling. We chatted as he played, and he turned out to be a pretty solid guy. He even bought us a drink, and thanks for the commentary. The whole wig hat thing has been resolved peacefully too, with him simply picking his hat up with a laugh from the ground.
思いがけず実況の練習までできちゃったし、カラオケの特訓と合わせてナイスな DJ 日和だったよ。
I had fun too. I also got a reminder that you aren't really the type to worry about stuff like consequences, Watanuki.
それは言わないお約束ってね。でも、こんな風に全力で遊ぶことってあんまりなかったから、本当に楽しかったよ。サンキュね、コウズカくん。
Thank you. Today turned out a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be this morning. If I'd gone straight home from the park, I would have spent the day watching Neonon and that would have been it. That would have been fun too, but the surprises and discoveries I experienced today almost feel like the better of the two options.
プライマルハーツ
Thanks for the day. Let's hang out again soon. We only had a day off, and yet it feels strange to be in school again today. That only speaks to what a major event school festival was. All the decor and everything has been removed, with the atmosphere completely returned to normal.
おはよう、コウズカくん。昨日はゆっくり休めた？
A pretty crazy one if I'm honest, but it was loads of fun. What about you, Tatabayashi?
私はバイト。ミュージカル喫茶に来てたお客さんが来てくれたりしてよかったよ。
As we can all just stay in bed all day, huh?
だね。月夜野さんもお仕事だったって。
Where is she now? Look around the classroom, but there's no sign of her. Can't see Watanuki either. What's this mean?
Good morning, boys and girls! 朝から参上、選挙 DJ だよ私が現れたってことはそう学園祭の興奮冷めやらぬ学園に選挙の嵐がやってきた
マジかよ。学
Whoops.
学園終わったばっかりだぞ。
今度は何を争うのかな。
今回の議題はズバリ本学園の図書室にどんな新書を追加するかそれを決める戦いだ私がしのごの言うより両陣営の主張を聞くのが手っ取り早いってわけでゲストカモン
やっほー天道会会長みんなのうさぎちゃんだよ月下会の代表として参りました栗生真白です
お二人ともようこそいらっしゃいましたではまず天道会の月夜野会長からお願いします
今回新たに追加する本に関して天道会が推すのはズバリコミック堅苦しい本ばっかりじゃなくてそういう本が図書室にあってもいいと思うんだ
なるほどなるほど。それでは続いて栗生副会長、月下会の提案をお願いします。
That's actually something my old school did in their school library. They did have a few comics, but they were all in different languages. There were no German comics. It was just English, French, I think even Latin, and Spanish, I think. Like just comics in those languages. So basically double as some kind of language exercise while you read it. So that's actually a good idea in my opinion.
月下会が推薦するのは文学書や専門書です。図書室は学生が知識を蓄える場所ですから、学生個人では手が出せないような高額で貴重な本の方が図書室の蔵書としての意義があると考えます。
おい、どっちに入れる？
図書室で漫画が読めるなんて最高じゃんか。俺は天童に入れるぜ。
けど月下の意見もわかるな。
にしてもなんか選挙 DJ のしゃべり前より聞きやすくなってね。
あ、それ私も思った。うまく言えないけどゲストを邪魔せずに引き立てる感じになってるよね。
前はぶっちゃけテンションゴリ押しの時も多かったけど、学園祭あたりからかなり上手くなってるよな。
そうそう、高野祭のスピーチも良かったよね。
Hearing these comments from everyone really makes me smile. All of our practice is paying off. The audience really is listening.
つまりそれぞれの陣営とも違う角度から学生のことを思いやっての意見ということですね。当然目指すは太陽のように明るい学園。月下会は陰ながら皆さんの知識などをサポートしたいと思っています。図書室の新たな蔵書をめぐる戦い、これはがぜん楽しみになってきたってなわけで、明日の昼休みこの2人を招いて選挙特番をお送りしちゃうよ。ファーストインプレッションも大事だけど、詳しい主張を聞いてから判断しても遅くはない。投票箱は君の前から逃げも隠れもしないぜ。
Vote DJ points at the camera, striking a pose. It's like the broadcast is ending it then.
それと図書室をあんまり利用したことがないって子がいるかもだけど、これを機に本を借りてみるのはどうかな。専門書から画集までいろいろ揃っていて楽しめること間違いなし。じゃね。
そういや俺図書室ってあんまり使ったことなかったかも。行ってみようかな。
私も本借りに行ってみようっと。どんな本があるのか楽しみ。
Also, fun fact, our school actually had 2 libraries. So yeah. After the broadcast ends, it strikes me how talk of the vote is mixed with talk about using the library more. Every break we get, Watanuki vanishes at once. She's likely busy getting ready for the vote special tomorrow. Hey Fluffy, you've got a pretty big bonus on your plate today. Fluffy happens to pass close by, and on her tray I see a super big chicken cutlet.
いっぱい食べようと思ったの。腹が減っては戦はできないって言うから。
Okay then, do you want to eat with me?
席取っておくね。
I track the seats she selects for us, and then make my lunch order, collect it, and head over to Fluffy.
あ、コウズカくんもチキンカツにしたんだ。
やっほー、コウズカくん。
Oh, you're having lunch now too?
そうなんだけど、今日は混んでるから、よければ隣座ってもいい？
Sure, okay.
嘘！ケゾウジ会長いたの？
It took you long enough to notice her.
2B の綿貫アンナだよ。前にラプンツェルで会ってるよね。
あの時は楽しかったね。
Pretty rare combination seeing these two together. Fluffy looks pretty nervous about it. It makes me feel nervous too. No need to be nervous. Watanuki is one of the good ones.
茎も葉っぱもいいやつだってば。
Hey Watanuki, no, your first name was Anna.
ピード、今さらそれ？
I've been calling you Watanuki since I transferred in. Pretty much everyone uses your surname, even the girls.
そうだけど、中には名前で呼んでくれてる人だって。
She She got sick from the rain!
大丈夫？
今朝から喉がちょっとね。
I didn't notice a small one during her
ちょっ
broadcast.
と待って。あった。はい。喉の調子が悪い時はこれ。
Fluffy takes a white wrap out from her pocket.
喉飴だよ。漢方が入っててすごく効くんだ。ちょっと苦いけど。
へえ、さすが製薬会社のご令嬢。レアなものを持ってますな。私も薬用のど飴を舐めてたんだけど、漢方とはね。
Watanuki looks at the wrapped lozenge for a moment, then unwraps it and pops it into her mouth.
なんか薬湯みたいな味だね。でもまずくはないかな。
Aren't you about to eat lunch? You should have saved it for afterward.
ケゾおじさんの気持ちが嬉しくてつい。
一旦包みに戻す？それともティッシュに包んで捨てた方がいい
I don't know why.
かな。
But it just reminds me of like a video someone posted in my Discord like some time ago. You know what? Actually, fuck it. I'll just look for it real quick. I'll just fucking straight up look for it. Why the fuck did somebody post about a game called Masochistic Elves from Another World? Red, what the fuck? Red, what the fuck? Hold on, someone tagged me apparently. Anyways, let's go to memes. Oh, there's some people posting more random shit. Ah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Just open this fully. Put this over here. Open up a display capture. Yes. Not of this display, not of this display, not of this display. That display, yes. Let me just... Am I on the right fucking... Yes, I am.
Y'all, my dumbass been sitting here for like 10 minutes scrolling through TikTok just eating these gummies. They're really fucking good. They're strawberry flavored, right? I might not fucking wake up.
It just reminded me of that. And like, I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me. Maybe the fact that I actually also have like some melatonin around the house. If I remember correctly, it was like blueberry flavor. Anyways.
大丈夫。こんぐらい超スピードでレロレロすればすぐ舐め終わるからさ。
早く良くなるといいね。
いい子だね、この子は。おいちゃん泣けてきちゃったよ。
What?
おいちゃん
Fluffy can't keep up with Watanuki and seems super confused.
そんじゃ、列に並んでくるからまた後でね。マドモアゼル B 定食ちょうだい。
やだよ、あんちゃんってば。お嬢さんだなんて。大盛りにしといたからね。
もうおばちゃんってば、あんちゃんって呼び方やめてって言ってるのに。それじゃあ6人兄弟の長男みたいじゃん。そこに愛はあるのかい。
There's someone using her name right now. She said that some people did, but I hadn't expected to encounter one so quickly. Oh well. After finishing lunch, Fluffy heads off to the student council, leaving Watanuki and me to head towards this classroom together. Hey, are you sure you're okay? She was okay while eating lunch, but since leaving the cafeteria, she's clearly been coughing more often.
平気平気、こんぐらい。
Don't lie to me, please. It's clearly getting worse.
さっき我慢した反動かな。
What do you mean suppress? But there's no need to finish my question. Fluffy gave her the lozenge, so Watanuki has been holding her coughing in to make Fluffy feel better.
ほら、私ってヒラヒラして適当でさ。だから、ああいう気遣いされることって。
He doesn't state how happy it made her, but I can see it on her face.
あんまりキラキラした瞳で見つめるから、思わず頭なでなでしたくなっちゃったよ。で、
Watch out! Reach out an instinct and support Watanuki as she almost topples over. Her shoulders feel a lot warmer than I was expecting. You've got a fever, don't you?
やだにゃ。あるに決まってるじゃん。むしろ熱がない。
You know that's not what I'm saying, right?
神塚くんがいきなり変なとこ触るからドキドキしちゃって。
Watanuki? See, you're trying to cover up how bad she feels. I react a little more strongly.
ごめんなさい。茶化すつもりはなかったの。
I'm talking to you. I'm taking you to the nurse's office. Come on.
うん。
Finally accepting the situation, Watanuki takes my shoulder and we set out. Seriously, I thought you were pushing yourself hard, but not this hard.
面目ない。
Seeing her laughing weakly, I'm shocked by my own stupidity. She got soaked by the rain, but rather than take her home, I dragged her to karaoke and then bowling too. I'm sorry, this is my fault.
何言ってんの。君は何も悪くないっしょ。雨が降ってきたのに練習するって意固地になったのは私だし、その後君を連れ回したのも私だし、そもそも体調管理ができてないのは自己責任ってやつですよ。
She tries to sound as jaunty as ever, but it doesn't work on me this time. The shoulder she's leaning on starts to feel heavier and heavier. At least take some time off.
そうしたいのは山々なんだけど、そうも言ってられなくてさ。明日も選挙特番の予定があるから。そういう反応されると困るから、君には熱があるってバレたくなかったんだけどにゃ。さっきも言ったけど、君が気にする必要なんてこれっぽっちもないからね。
How funny would it be if it's just like, you're staying home? Got it? But the special vote program, I'll handle it. What? And then the next day it's just like, hello, I am just a substitute vote DJ today. It's just him, just fucking stands up on screen with the fucking television head on.
それより今は
Like even in the
明日の特番までに治るかどうかが問題だから。
like even straight up in like the uniform she uses, like with the fucking skirt. Why are you pushing yourself so hard? You look terrible. You sound terrible too.
楽しいから。高野祭の時に言ったっしょ。君が来てくれて選挙がちゃんと行われるようにって。
Ah, turn off the fucking fan. Oh, that's not good.
今はほんと選挙 DJ やるのが楽しくてしょうがないんだよ。選挙 DJ としてみんなが学園のこれからを選ぶお手伝いがしたい。それがこの学園に入った理由。
あとは任せて。君は教室に戻りなさい。
You can leave this with me. Yes, miss, please take care of her. Shouldn't it be leave this to me, not with me? Because with me just makes like just put that thing on the bed. I'll look at it later. I'll leave Watanuki in the nurse's office and head out into the corridor alone. It's no worse than I was expecting, but Watanuki is going to be laid up in bed for a while. In the end, Teach drives her home. Even after getting home, I can't stop thinking about Watanuki. She's just sick, but still trying to complete her duties as vote DJ. Even the day after the exhausting school festival, she was practicing. She kept up her training, even in the rain. Even when she discovered a fever, she knew there was a vote and forced herself into school. So people may laugh at that and call it stupid, but I personally can't come down on such honest stupidity. In fact, because we're saying the broadcast was even better than before too. I'm not sure how to deal with this new feeling blossoming inside me. For the moment, I just wanted to recover as quickly as possible. Oh no, I'm her. I just noticed that when the fucking, like, astral projection is off to the side, my camera perfectly covers her head. So if I, like, get down a little more, like, fucking like this, it's just like, ah yes, I am become Watanuki. Following morning, there's no Watanuki in our classroom.
みんな、はよー。ではでは、出血を取るよ。と、その前に、先ほど渡辺さんのご家族から、今日は風邪でお休みしますって連絡があったの。他のクラスでもお休みの子がいるみたいだし、こういう流行には乗らないようにみんなも気をつけてね。
綿抜きが休みって珍しくね？
昨日早退してたよね。大丈夫かな？
Listening to the chatter caused by teacher's announcement, I stare at the empty chair. Most of my morning lessons go in one ear and out the other. It's almost fucking 3 in the morning. Lunchtime, and there's a crowd forming in front of the cafeteria monitor.
よっしゃー！特等席ゲットー！
何？なんでもう人がいるんだよ！
はっはー！今日の特番は学食のモニターで見るって昨日から決めてたからな。
わかるわかる。この前のうさぎちゃんとましろちゃんの議論、見応えあったもん。盛り上げる選挙 DJ の警戒トークで討論が白熱してくのがいいんだよね。
Start to eat my Turkish rice, setting a little distance from the students clustering around the monitor.
始まるぞ。
放送部です。選挙特番の時間ですが、都合により番組内容を変更させていただきます。
はぁ？
楽しみにしていた方々には大変申し訳ありませんが、何卒ご了承ください。この時間は討論会ではなく、それぞれの生徒会へのインタビューをお送りいたします。
なんだよこれ。変更ってどういうことだ？おい、うさぎちゃんもましろちゃんも出てるのに選挙 DJ がいないぞ。
ってことは DJ がいないから特番ができないってこと？すっごい楽しみにしてたのに。
俺なんて特番のために授業をサボってまでこの席確保したんだぞ。
People start complaining from every side of the cafeteria. Almost everyone seems pissed off. Not so much that we're looking forward to it. Disappointment and our anger are the flip side of such expectations. Phone rumbles. I check it to see I've received mail. I wanted to help, but I couldn't. I'm sorry. There's nothing fancy, just a text. What's special? It's also streamed on the internet, so Watanuki is probably watching from home. What's she apologizing for? The hand gripping my phone against beside her. The short text succinctly imparts all the frustration and disappointment.
はぁ、一気に盛り下がっちまう。
だね。放送部には悪いけど、やっぱ選挙 DJ じゃないとね。
うざいぐらいテンション高いけど、やっぱうちの選挙にはあいつが必要なんだよ。
The interviews are still being shown, but the students and their stunted attention spans don't seem to care. Everyone is missing Watanuki. About mailing her back and letting her know, but she'll probably only feel worse if I do that. It's not the kind of thing she needs to hear from me. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about getting better. I have an idea anyway.
結果会のインタビューは以上となります。クリュウ副会長、ありがとうございました。それでは、以上でインタビューを終了させて。
Fucking chicks in the door! I'm a substitute! Hold it right there!
誰ですか
If you want to know, I'll tell you. My name is Mr. DJ. I wonder if I'll be released from my suffering if I drink this much paint. Whoops, fuck. Sorry, I'm fucking sorry. What the fuck? Did I skip accidentally? Oh no. Oh no. I accidentally skipped a bit. Whoops. wearing the famous mask, which I helped myself to, and with my exercise jersey on, I represent myself as Mr. DJ. I'm aware that is a pretty crazy ploy. And I know I can't fill the hole left by the vote, DJ, but I have to try.
マイクを勝手に困りますよ。本番中に部外者が。
Fear not, broadcasting minion. I have ties to the vote, DJ. I'm the male version, if you will. I'm here to take over these interviews and bring some life back into the proceedings.
DJ さん
Correct. Heading up the crisis faced by our vote special. The call to action. A rush to be here.
誰も呼んでないけどさ。
No need for that, bunny girl. I'm gonna turn this special into a whirlwind of voting action.
はって。
We do attend the same school. Tsukiona moves her face up close to mine and whispers.
ちょっと、あんたどういうつもり？そんな被り物までして。
You know it's me already.
先輩、何か理由があるんですよね。
He knows it's me too.
こんなことするのあんたくらいしかいないでしょ？
ですね。先輩くらいしか思い当たる人がいませんから。
This is an issue.
ミスター DJ さんって誰なんですか？
ああ、そっか。神塚がこういうやつだって知らない人には見当もつかないんだ。
それじゃあ私たち以外は気づいてないかもしれませんね。
I just want just like the select few people who know how they are, just like sit there like. And there's being a dumbass again. Please just play along. The students can get hyped without some vote DJ razzle dazzle. No one is gonna care about this vote.
なるほど。それでこんなことをしたわけね。
Tsukiona and Mashiro both quickly accept the situation. About the upcoming vote, Gekka's in a position that new literary and specialist texts should be added to the library, correct?
はい、その通りです。
Meanwhile, Tena wants to increase our cache of comics, am I right, Tsukiona?
ベイベーってあんたそのその通りだよ。バッキュー
And here's a question, Tsukiona. How do you respond to accusations of bringing filthy straight entertainment into our sacred school space? Do you have a response for the fears that students will start using the library like some beatnik comic cafe?
へえ、ちゃんと DJ みたいなことも言えるんだ。
I'm just spitballing questions based on a Watanuki reel in my head. I'm a limit here, barely keeping things together, so I'm hoping you'll just go with the
その
flow.
器具はごもっとも。けど、愛の島の学生はそんなに自堕落じゃないし、そもそも漫画は一つのカルチャーとして世界的に認知されてるよ。文学書や詩集が蔵書として認められるっていうなら、コミックだってその枠に入ってもいいでしょ？
Interesting, you made some good points there, Tsukino.
わかったなら、あんたも天童に投票してくれていいよ。
I'm Mr. DG, thank you very much, as neutral as Switzerland and just as chocolatey. Okay, moving on. We know what Tendo has to say, so let's hear from Gekka. Mashiro, let's hear it.
月夜の先輩のおっしゃることもわかりますが、コミックは近所の書店でも購入できる身近なものです。月下界では洋書も含め、そういった書店ではなかなか取り扱われない専門書などを増やしていくつもりです。貴重な本を手に取って眺める機会に恵まれることこそ、学生として喜ぶべきことではないでしょうか。
Our comic cafe doesn't have expensive texts and public libraries often don't either. Have some solid to that argument too.
では、月下界に投票してくれますか？
Like I said, I missed the vote. I'm neutral and fair, so I can't answer that question.
先ほどはミスター DJ って言って。
Mr. Whoops. About that. Well, I know my full name is Mr. Votich, also known as Mr. DJ. Nice to meet you.
DJ さんは面白い方ですね。
せめてキャラ固めときなさいよ。
Okay, now we've got clear opinions from both sides. Let's head right into battle. Mr. DJ on the watch for funny business. Tsukiona, Mashiro, ready to debate? Go.
なんだこのミスター DJ って。ずいぶん素人っぽい喋りだけど。
Because he fucking is.
でもちょっと選挙 DJ みたいで面白いかも。放送部の新キャラかな。
he just makes as much eye contact as he can with the massive face mask on with the broadcast club. Like, I'm fucking sorry.
なんだっていいぜ。放送、いや、選挙が面白くなってくれればよ。
Finally finished the broadcast. I let out a long sigh. I should pull off some pull off something approximating the broadcast, but I didn't expect it to be this exhausting. But I didn't expect it to be this exhausted.
で、なんでこんなことしたわけ？
It's all pretty complicated.
ま、あんたにはあんたの事情があるだろうし、そこは詮索しないであげる。ミスター DJ がいなかったら、選挙特番もここまで盛り上がらなかっただろうし。けど、放送の間中、笑いこらえるの大変だったんだから。味付けメンマぐらいはおごんなさいよ。
Yeah, sure thing. I can do that.
じゃあね、ミスター DJ。マシロンもまたね。
Just Kyono leaves, Mashiro comes up and stands at my side.
お疲れ様でした先輩。さっきのミスター DJ さん、お似合いでしたよ。
Think so? I'm glad you enjoyed it.
それでですね、差し出がましいかもしれませんが、一人で抱え込まないでくださいね。
Sorry, what?
先輩は優しいから、辛いことや悩み事があっても誰にも話せないと思うんです。私でよければ何でもお話を聞きますから、いつでも月下会に遊びに来てください。
Mashiro finishes with a quick bow and leaves as well. Kyono seems to have worked out what's going on, but Mashiro might think I've gone a little crazy. That was more than I thought it would be. I really felt how hard it is to be the vote DJ after trying it before myself. All the chatter required to get people excited is one thing, but you also can't fail when everything is live. Kyono and Mashiro had my back, so it all worked out in the end. But that, I'm sure I would have crashed. But without that, I'm sure I would have crashed and burned. Watanuki has been doing this for how long? All for the sake of improving the school through the voting process. I have to give it to her. It's impressive stuff. The phone starts ringing, so I quickly pick it up. Hello? Also, God, I like to imagine he still has the mask on, so instead of just like a... Hi? Just a... Hi.
反省に捨てなきゃいけない病人を爆笑させるなんてどういうつもり？
I was freaking out, okay? I did my best.
わかってるってば。けど本人が大真面目だから面白いってのもあるんだよね。メールで被り物の保管場所を聞かれた時は驚いたけど、まさか代打しちゃうなんて。君ってば、ほんとこっちの予想を軽々と超えてくるよね。
Sorry, it was such a mess. I might have stained the name of the vote DJ for years to come.
さあね、ちょっとなってなかった。ごめん、思い出し笑い。ベイベーって、あれはないでしょ。もうほんと、お腹痛い。これ、一生分の腹筋を使っちゃったかも。
She sounds out of breath just listening to her over the phone. I'm not sure it's as hilarious as she thinks.
でもさ、笑いながらもヒヤヒヤさせられっぱなしだったよ。
You were?
不意のツッコミにひるんじゃったとことか、相手のペースに巻き込まれそうになったりとか。進行役は支えてなんぼだからね。盛り上げても出しゃばりすぎないようにしないとさ。君の場合は個性が強すぎて、見てる人が生徒会の討論よりも DJ を気にしてたと思うよ。まあ昔の私もそうだったけど。
I'm sorry.
けどいいとこもあったよ。お互いの生徒会の主張を引き出したところとか。選挙 DJ は時にスポークスマンだからね。
That was all just me thinking, what would Watanuki do?
そうなの？
I watched you practicing at the karaoke and then commenting at bowling alley, so I remembered all those things. I couldn't hope to put out as good a performance, but I thought I pulled off a good imitation.
さっきは
ごめんね。電話かけるなりいきなり笑っちゃったり。
I was just happy to hear you sounding so energetic.
ずるいな。そんな言い方されたら。
Are you still coughing?
いや、今のはとにかくありがとう。大切な討論特番に穴を開けずに済んだし、何より必死になって頑張ってる君の姿がさ。だから、
Hope your cold gets better soon.
この流れでそれ言う？
Forget the vote. That's the thing I'm most worried about.
もう、君ってやつは。
She cuts off, and there are a few seconds of silence. Oh, is the line bad? Hello?
大丈夫だって。たくさん笑って汗もかいたし、熱もだいぶ下がったから。明日はいつも通り教室で会えるはずだよ。
Okay, see you then.
また明日。
The same moment the call ends, the chimes for attention for afternoon lessons ring out. It's like bells ringing at the start of something new. Put my phone in my hand and look up at the sky. Oh man, I suck! That's my first shout after I get home and watch the replay of the vote special. At least I got through it, that's something. Can't bring myself to watch it anymore, so I close the broadcast and dive into my bed. If my identity gets out, I'm finished. I'm so embarrassed I go into some awful contortions on top of the covers. I guess maybe that's why the DJ wears the mask. Strange though. I found myself thinking about Watanuki all the time. Sharing a secret has brought us so much closer. Besides, it's what everyone else. When Watanuki was passionately talking to me about her goals, there was none of that usual flightiness she shows in class. She was deadly serious. She's a great girl. She doesn't stand out or have leadership, or she doesn't stand out or has leadership like Tsukiyono. Or is she like Tadabayashi, working hard and putting in the time to earn the trust of everyone around her. But she actually pushes herself just as hard. Thinks of the future of the school just as much as anyone in the student councils. It's just that no one knows it. Her reputation in the class is the best. That's just because no one knows the truth about her. Yes, that's how she likes it. She even said it herself. She wants to support everyone from the shadows. I continue to roll on the bed, unable to get the thoughts of Watanuki out of my head. Thanks, Mr. DJ, the vote DJ. Partner!
Yahoo! Ohayon! 綿貫さん、具合はもういいの？ご心配おかけしました。すっかり元気になったよ。それと昨日はお見舞いありがとね。あのプリンすっごい美味しかった。
でしょ？前に差し入れでもらってから私もすっかりハマっちゃってさ。
そんな美味しいんだ。どこのお店？
Morning.
おはよう、コウスカくん。
As I come into the classroom, the girls are already all chatting away. Watanuki is right there among them. Everyone must have been worried about her because they're clustered around her from the first thing in the morning.
もうすっかり元気になりました。
Watanuki leaves the conversation and comes over to me and watch her movements, but she seems steady now. It's fine. Good, I'm glad.
昨日はいろいろとありがとう。
She's wriggling a bit now. She isn't back to full health and strength yet. Is something wrong? Whoops.
いや、特に用があるってわけでもないんだけど。
Huh? Your face is red. Do you still have a fever?
顔が赤いのはほら、今日暑いかな。
She's really acting suspiciously. She pushed herself too hard once already. I'd better check just to be sure.
いきなりおでこ触るのか。
You don't seem to have a fever, but your face is still very red.
あれだよ。日焼けしちゃった的なやつじゃないかにゃ。こうやって冷静に見てると 小塚くんって恐ろしいくらい鈍感だよね。
like just objectively speaking, he's a massive fucking idiot, isn't he?
まあね。天然なんだかなんなのか。綿貫さんも大変だね。
私をからかってくる気持ち、ちょっとだけ分かったかも。だって綿貫さんハワハワしてて。
傍から見てる分には面白いんだけどね。もし自分があの立場だったら泣けてくるかも。
Oh, don't worry, that'll happen soon enough. I'm sure you're fine.
平気、心配ご無用。ともかく風邪もバッチシ治ったから、またいろいろとよろしくね。
Watanuki flashes me a V sign, a smile on her face. At least it doesn't look like she's gonna collapse again. It's 3 a.m. Fuck. Fug.
じゃあ今日の授業はここまでね。明日ちょっとした小テストするから、今日の範囲覚えとくこと。
So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye bye.